Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
I had the pleasure of exchanging letters with two previous Supermans, Henry Cavill and Tyler Hoechlin.
So in London was the premiere of the new film Superman that he had just recently got advice from. And of course we had Tyler Hoechlin from Superman and Lois, which had 4 seasons, premiering its final episode last year in December. And we had Henry Cavill, who appeared as the Man of Steel in theaters for 3 films and some cameos in Black Adam and The Flash.
Black Adam.
Both of them, interestingly, sort of said in their own words, I'm not going to try to give you any tips. And I think that's a very Superman thing. Superman's not so much for giving advice or dictating how other people should be.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
And of course, speaking to Henry, he was pretty humble, regardless of the unfortunate change of plans. After James Gunn, DC Studios' new co-head, arrived, and Henry was effectively removed from the role of Superman, being replaced by David playing a younger version of him.
Peter Safran and I took over DC. We had our own marching orders were that we were going to continue to honor the legacy of the big 3, what we call diamond properties, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman.
And if you guys remember this announcement,
I wanted to make it official that I am back as Superman.
So as James joined DC, Henry was still considered for the role of Superman, but plans were changed as James was hired to reconstruct the DC universe and were more focused on reboots with fresh actors. Now, following Henry's announcement that he would be returning, 2 months later, he made this post online saying, I have just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, and it's sad news, everyone. I will, after all, not be returning as Superman. And still not knowing who was to replace him, he continued by saying, I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes.
The true beginning of the DCU. This is called Superman Legacy. This is being written by me. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025.
And of course, we now know David Corenswet is playing Superman, but of course, several people auditioned. We had Patrick Schwarzenegger, Tom Brittney, and somebody I wouldn't have been exactly mad at if they ended up getting the role, and that is Nicholas Hoult, who actually auditioned for Superman, but ultimately ended up getting the role of Lex Luthor.
They really just conveyed to me an encouragement and a sense of, have fun with it, which I think is Superman's way of doing it too.
And I like that sentiment because at the end of the day, it's nice to see new actors trying out this beloved role. I think most of us can agree that we shouldn't be stuck in the past, being jaded about the idea of moving on to new cast members.
Hey buddy, eyes up here.
And this trailer actually looks freaking amazing. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see Tyler and Henry giving David some OG advice. The first time I really seen his acting chops on screen were in this incredible film called Pearl, the sequel to the X series. But let me know your thoughts, folks. Thanks for watching, and ta-ta for now.